Sean Jones looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jones will hit next.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Late on that fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Jones leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Got him looking. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Royals 1, the Tigers coming to bat. No outs, runner on second. Center field. Baddoo has a beat on it. And there's one down. Back here in Detroit, and now Akil Baddoo.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there and have a shutdown inning. Don't give the team any hope.
Nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you starter to go out
as they get the lead off. Doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Ezekiel Duran up now for the Tigers.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Garcia over to second, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. That one ripped. Into the dive, and he got it.
Hitter's got a broken heart.
I had a base hit. He dove and caught it.
All over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
I don't think he caught that. Well, he did. Son of a bitch.
So 2 down, and to the plate for Kansas City, Sean Jones.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swings through that one.
Exceptional by design.
And there's a foul ball. With off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. One left for Kansas City, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Jones could have done more in this game despite the win. Had a single and an RBI.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
You know I have the photos with the team, right? Right. So I was like trying to decide
So runner at second, 2 down. Jones digs in now.
He's struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And that is out of play. Tied up here in the early going. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rogers down to first with it. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push. 1 down, runner at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a slow roller. Estrada. They get the tag on him. Throw to first, but he beat it. Two out, space is empty. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Take your time and weigh your options.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on the move in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. On the ground. Keith fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All time. First and second, 2 outs. Jones now at the plate. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
2 on, 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Comerica Park, and now the DH, Weston Wilson. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him.
God, oh, man. Oh.
Another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropped. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
Jones had a rough go of it in this game. One hit against. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Manning back to work.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
There goes the runner in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That's to third. Throws to first in time. 1 out in second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
1 down, runner at third. Spencer Steer steps in for the Royals. Slice to right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. In there. He scores. It's 3-0.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Carpenter brings it in, and there's 2 away. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carpenter makes the ground, and that'll do it. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, and here is Sean Jones.
What else are you going to tell me that is true? And I already know.
Manning back to work. And it's fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And up next for Detroit, David Fry. On the ground, out to short. What a stop. And they get the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
First and second, 1 out. Jones getting ready to hit.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carpenter on the move to the gap. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Morejon back to work. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Throws to second, safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. I feel real good about that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Sets up a huge at bat.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Witt around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. That ties it up at 6.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boone. Top of the 9th, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the 9th.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. And that'll pick off the base of the wall. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The winning run on second base. Line, and that's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. Down the number 2 hitter, Akil Baddoo. gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. And he dives in with a winning run. And the Tigers win it on a walk-off. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris.
Yeah, that was a tough loss.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Jones.
He really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Why?
Witt stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is that. At the plate, Akil Baddoo. Out to short, Jones. Throws to first in time. 1 out, base is empty.
No, falling down, hanging down like this. Oh, you ain't get up
Turned on, but foul wide of third. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of this zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good, and we are starting over. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now the third baseman, David Fry. On the ground, could be 2. Jones tossed to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but
I'm
it was
talking to
far
myself.
from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him. They limit the damage here. And now Sean Jones. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Witt at first, 1 gone. Gets under and pops it up. Torkelson corrals it. 2 away. So up next, Jake Rogers. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit on the ground to short. Jones. Gets it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That one hooked foul.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Hit in the air, center field. Grisham trying to get there. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Back at Comerica Park. We're at extras here. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Jones had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
No, you can't win a lot of games without hitters.
But it's $86 going to cost about $150. About to be $150. I need to go ahead and do what I got to do for GTA 6. So, long story.
You shut my dog.
No.
Why you on that?
Long story. We kept hearing these noises. We in the room, we watching it. We keep hearing these noises. I keep telling Dre, wait, pause the video. I'm hearing something. And we just heard, like, you know, one of those screams in horror movies when the girl, like, is dying? And she's like, right? We heard that. So I was like, hey, it's time to move to the room. I ain't going out there. I ain't gonna get caught. So much. I ain't gonna She kept doing that in Dre's bed. We were like, what is her problem? That's what made us even more scared. That's what made us even more scared, because she just kept looking in the hallway. I'm sitting right in that black chair in the girls' room. So every time she look in the hallway, I'm looking in the hallway too, because I finna get God.
What's the whole thing? And what's the I was just trying to be nice and helpful. So I go into the room and I help
You were asleep last time I came in here. I'm in and out.
Toot, why you got on the floor instead of getting back in the bed? Here, Toot.
Sean Jones getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins?
Come on.
It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, and next up for the Royals, Sean Jones, 4th in the AL in RBIs. And first offering is fouled off. Jones with a homer in his last game. Laying on that fastball. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
0-2 now as he swings through.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Bradford back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Walker around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
With the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The shortstop takes the ball. Slice to right, and it goes just foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. It could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Hard hit, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So the tying run at second. Runner takes off, and it's caught for the out. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Jones had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. And now here is Jordan Walker. And a 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first in time. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. Leiter back to work. Swings and misses.
Come on, bro. God damn.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in.
Don't worry about it. Don't the ref say I'm safe. Don't worry about it too hard.
Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. Here's comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to second is offline. First and second, no outs. Steps in for the Royals. The 0-2, double steal. Base hit into right center. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, Flare, Duck Snort, Lawn Dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
And first offering is fouled off. Pasquantino, the base runner at first with 1 out. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Won't you watch somebody stream?
2 strikes. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The high heat too much on that one. Dustin Harris stepping in for the Rangers. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out. Runner at first with no outs here. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Royals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss.
Come on, fuck.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
2-2 on the way. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Young under it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it to first, and that'll do it. So another good. 2 outs, base is empty. Sean Jones getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there. As Jones with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching.
Next to hit, Sean Jones.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5.
This one in the air, center field. Young sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Comes up empty.
That was straight queso right there.
Pasquantino, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 1 there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a curve is down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strike. Some high cheese for strike 3. Royals lead 1. 1 out, bases empty. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Up and in, 2-0. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out of bounce right side. Slinging it to first in time.
And what I mean by that is,
and we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. On the ground, Jones. Throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Excuse me.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
God damn, bro. It's either they go throw it to the ground or they go throw it outside, and they do it every goddamn time, and I fall for it.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and that's as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
But there is no credit check for that. Even better, there's no interest. So if all you need is $75, you just have to pay $75. No minimum direct deposit needed, no pay stubs, no coupon. And to top it all off, excuse the repayment date that we're supposed to use. So if you have this
2 outs, runner on first. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Jones with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game.
Just killed my hitting streak. Damn.
Sean Jones looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. Now at the plate, Sean Jones.
Definitely lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Nelson Velasquez will hit next. One and two now. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Out at third, and that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
So 2 down, and up next for New York, Jordan Beck. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Royals 2.
The batter number 6.
Ooh, that's liquor. Ooh. Oh my God, Jesus.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. On the ground. Jones. They take the force out. That's out number 3. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorbit Bibas. And the pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Bottom of the inning at the plate, Sean Jones. Bautista, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
Good steal.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Beck pulls it in on the run. Relay throw to third.
Oh, I'm safe. I'm safe, buddy boy.
Good base running.
Don't worry about it.
With only one out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, runner at third. And next up for the Royals, Freddie Fermin.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in.
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base.
Let's get a walk-off home run, Estrada.
So the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game. Or
line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score.
Let's go, baby.
Such great concentration.
Let's go. Good hit, Estrada.
Knowing that you can come through.
All right, let's go ahead and take you home, baby.
And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Jones swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this.
But I should have left it right there.
A slider. 2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss.
Come on. Fuck.
Slider, and it was a good idea.
Damn.
On base, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Around third. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
The Royals down to their final strike. Line to left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Runner from second crosses the plate. The tag, and that's the ball game.
What he said? What he said? What was the answer? Damn. Excuse me.
The sluggy shortstop, Sean Jones.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
This to third, Caminero.
How that was a weak hit.
So
okay, too.
Kansas City, and they're down 2-0. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
No, how the fuck they get up 6-0? Damn.
Hit on the ground softly to short. Jones. They get the force. That ends the frame. Man at first, 1 away. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right
why did I even
here,
swing at that, bro? It was already too late.
Good job.
Kicks and deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. This one in the air right field. Judge is under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Come on. Gotta tighten up, man.
Here's Nick Madrigal.
It's the top of the sixth, bro. And we ain't got damn run. Damn shame. Excuse me.
To first, maybe
Let's go double play. Let's turn two.
Slings to second. Roll bounces.
Why?
Get just one.
Come on.
Right there, but I don't think
You're robbing me.
On the balls, he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Jones, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Come on, give me a hittable hit ball that I can hit.
Timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what
damn, man, come on, bro. I am fouling off everything. On to foul ball.
Everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
The next pitch misses.
Ball
It's
one.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ball two.
Misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss.
And I
The
fucking
velocity
struck out.
blasted
God
past him.
damn.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but this one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. Safe
All right, about I'll take
the
the double.
leadoff double.
Still too late.
Jordan Wogu steps in for the Royals.
Let's go Nagadu, whatever his name is.
Man at
Get over there.
second.
Let's go.
Runner takes off. In there for strike three. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. Alek Thomas now.
Let's go. Let's get a base hit.
2-2 now. The other way. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Laureano comes up to hit. Jones, the runner
Come
at
on,
third.
don't hit
Thomas
into the
at first,
double,
one
bro.
gone. That's a base hit. Run scores. They'll throw to third. Stop sign
Yeah,
goes
let's
up
get
at
to
third.
third.
Runners at the
Let's
corners
go.
with one out. So up now for Kansas City. Carter
Let's go,
Jensen.
Jetson. Let's get another base hit. Let's keep the cycle going.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. Everybody's going to be
Let's go
safe.
first and third. Let's go. Let's make this comeback. Let's make this god doggone comeback. Let's go.
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Jones could have done a bit more to help them out.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end.
They lead the series 2-0, man. Come on. Down there, one hit. Damn.
One down.
Oh,
Nathaniel
shit.
Lowe, the next to hit. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Out to short.
Goddamn announcer, you have to throw me under the bus like that. I know I was 1 for 4. Shit. But y'all trifling.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jones now at the plate. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 outs. Lifted in the air out to left. Makes the catch. And that is that.
I should hit square.
So the batting order turns over. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground out to short. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And he can't come up with it.
Come on, bro. How you don't catch that? Nah, this is what they finna fucking score. I knew it. I fucking knew it. How did I not time that?
Has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings and misses.
Come on.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Volpe. They take the force out. That ends the inning. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Excuse me.
Roll to short, could be 2. Flips it, 1 at second, on to first, safe. So they get
He would save him.
really nice try there.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Late with the swing there.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Come on, bro. I can't catch a fucking break.
So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Out to short, Jones. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Jones. 3 in this
Excuse me.
one. First pitch misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. This one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
You gotta get to the sweet series. Fuck.
Lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Out to short, Volpe. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the ball game. Jones with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Definitely didn't do.
Let's get over here the street.
And stepping in for the
Oh,
Yankees,
man.
Anthony
I
Volpe.
get on a good streak and lose it over some stupid stuff.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Pasquantino off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
Come on. Get swings early. I knew it. I knew it.
In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for
Come
the
on,
third out.
man.
So
They about to send me. They going to sending me down to the minors. I keep playing like this. Shit.
And now the center fielder, Jordan Beck. And he deals. Hit on the ground to short. Jones. Sends it to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Nobody out. Runner at first.
You want yours?
Come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And fouled off.
Come on.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Curtis Mead getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Zips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
That one to first. Low. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Ramon Laureano. Jones at third with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Beck makes the play. That is the inning.
It's a damn shame.
A run. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Out to short. Jones. Handles, throws to first. Third out. That ends the 1-run game. 1 out, 1 on. And that one fouled off. Late swing fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, right to the backstop. Pasquantino into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it beats him for number 2. That's a strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline.
Jones toss to second.
Let's go get him out of there. That's 2, baby.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Sean Jones. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air to left center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And we're back. We're in extras here. And
let's get a walk off, baby.
City, Jordan Wogu. Swing and a line drive base hit into left field. Coming home. In comes the winning run, and the Royals walk it off in extra innings.
Did I get a hit? I don't think I got a hit neither. Nope.
Sean Jones getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So digging in, Sean Jones.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Slings to first in time. Now the left fielder. Out to short. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And first offering is fouled off.
Beat by the White Sox.
Next offering is fouled back. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strike. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, James Nathan. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man at first. Now here is Nelson Velasquez. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Jones at first, 1 gone. Runner on the go. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So runner at second, 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Thairo Estrada. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. And Estrada is out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, James Nathan. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first in time. 1 out. Runner at second. Jones getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Witt around third. Throw is offline and he scores. It's 6-2. Man at first with 1 gone. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. Jones leads off first with 1 away. Pickoff throw. Jones back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, the batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Luis Garcia.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Oh, shit. My controller dropped. Shit.
On the ground to the left. Jones. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. So a man at first. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals.
Excuse me.
1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the series opener here at home. Jones with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Didn't light the world on fire, but
I was 2-4. I lost that game.
First and second, 1 out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Ground ball could be 2. Throw to first in time.
I thought I had a double play. I didn't check first. That's my fault. We gave him a run. Oh, that ain't been going good.
Weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Thorpe back to work. And that one fouled off. Thorpe, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Strike 2.
That was in the area I just
From
want.
start to start, whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Got him.
And I swung at that. Why?
He came out of his mechanics there.
Why do I
Typically,
keep
he likes to
doing
shoot
that?
the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. Zips it across.
Yeah, you're
1
out.
up, 1 down.
So guys like this are very tough if you can't find some type of hole, and usually it's early in the ball game.
Damn, 3-7 in my last 10 games. Oh, no.
Thorpe back to work.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened.
Just go get in the bed.
Swings through that one. It's just
What are you doing?
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and
Come
command,
on.
not walking opposing batters.
In the bed.
You know, this
Come on.
offense, they've got to find a way to
Go in the
break his
bed.
rhythm. Put the bat on the ball. Maybe
Get
try to
in the
bunt for a
bed.
base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming
Come on,
right
mommy, call you.
after these guys.
1 out, base is empty.
She thinks she in trouble. She thinks she in trouble.
And that's a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Mm-hmm.
Cuts and misses.
I strike out for the
And there's
dumbest
another
stuff.
strikeout, and those are just continuing
He
to
dumb as
pile
stuff.
up. His confidence level has got to be dropping.
Come
He's got to
on,
find a way
man.
to make an
I gotta
adjustment to
tighten
get
up,
back
bro.
on track. His
I ain't
team needs
helping
it.
my team at all.
On the ground, 2 ball. Jones
Over.
toss to second, back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to
Ooh.
wind up out of play.
Right.
So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score. And this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Jones at the plate now as he chases after.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Slapped foul.
God damn, bro. I gotta catch up.
Roberts is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Ball game. Jones had a game to forget in the loss. No hits and struck out 3 times.
Dog, we lost to Chicago. Chicago? Really?
So 2 down. Here's
Chicago.
the shortstop at the plate. Sean
Let's get these
Jones.
hits up, man.
He's
Let's go.
struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
And first offering is fouled off.
God damn, I know.
Batting
Just
in the
tell
cleanup
everybody.
spot, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Foul ball there. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first.
That white
Here in
thing.
the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss.
Why?
Him out.
Why? I know that they do that every time on the 3rd
Here's
pitch, and I
Corey
stay
Lee.
falling for it. Don't worry about it.
Ground ball right side could be 2. Pasquantino to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. 1 out. Base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Popped up.
And I popped this ball
Garcia
up.
brings it in, and there's 2 away. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Brian Ramos. On the ground to short, Jones. On the run, throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Francisco back to work. To 3rd, Ramos.
Solid contact too early, and I'm
First,
out.
and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jose Miranda digs in now. Nobody out. Runner at first. Roll to short. Could be 2. Jones over to second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So one gone with a runner at third. And next up for the Royals, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, they got 9
many pitches up in the zone.
already.
Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
That's crazy.
Now Lee has some trouble with it.
Why you run home?
Ball one. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now a bunt towards third. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Jones had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
I got almost serious in me. Almost serious. I'm cold. Oh no.
Sean Jones looking to bounce back. So 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 2 out, space is empty.
Yeah, how many teams you gonna switch to? He was just on another team. Now he with San Diego.
Up the
Crazy,
middle.
my boy.
Tosses
Don't
to
worry about
first.
it. You ain't gonna get that
That's
on
the
me.
3rd out. End of it.
Well, big
Here's
dude
the
moving.
shortstop at the plate. Sean Jones.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly
Oh, all I gotta do
twice
is drive
in each
in
of the
one
last
run.
5
Let's go.
games.
There's a strike.
Well, this is a
And
tough
there he
situation.
go falling for the
with bases
bullshit.
loaded, but the healthiest mindset is to try
Too
to
early.
get outs, one hitter at a time.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run's in. Now the 2nd run is in. It's 2-0.
He was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Velasquez. Runner takes off, and a sac bunt here. Zips it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the 1st.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Base hit, 1 run in already. In there safely.
Picks himself up an RBI. You know what they say.
I almost messed that
Throw it
up.
out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and
hit
misses
it to
and
the
record a
dirt, too.
strikeout. I think.
And that one gets away at the plate. Fermin into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Grounds one to short. Jones. Not in time to first, and a run comes across.
It's good hustle.
What did you say?
Emerging leader on a team.
Wow. Come
Those are the things that are
on
going to be
now.
necessary for him
Really?
to do to set that example. You know, game in, game out.
And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, no outs. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Runner on the go. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Swing and a base hit. One run is in. The throw in.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Mazer back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And down on strikes.
Why did I try to bunt on why do I do that?
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. To short, could be two. There's one. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
One gone, runner at first. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Jones. These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Line drive, takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. So they make short. Base is empty, one away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now it's Austin Nola.
Why did I play this?
Estevez is just one strike away. Ground ball left side. Nice grab. To first. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this
What
game.
time we took one game? Shit.
Right, it's hard for the fans to go home.
Game 2, let's go.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. the ground out to short. Oh, great stop. The throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on. With
Remember you making me good that he was going to beat it
The
anyway.
players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding. And how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
And first offering is fouled off. Jones measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. On the ground to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him.
But he still managed to get him out the ball in the ball. Come on, bro.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
He's there first. Let's go double play. Oh, he won.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. And that is the 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike
Too early.
0-1.
That was a good time, and I just missed that there.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That's to third. Machado. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Peralta back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now,
excuse
Sean
me.
Jones. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
The other way. Tatis makes the play, and it's out number 3. Royals bats are.
We'll split this game. Gotta take this last game, man. Gotta take this last one.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Jones will hit next. 7th right now and runs batted in the American League. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Tracks it down for the out. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Denzel Clark. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. And a quick out, number 1. In the air, out towards right center. And that ends the inning.
I can't catch a break, bro. I can't catch a fucking break.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Jones over to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Caratini down to first with it. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. There's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that is out of play.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
On a line out towards center. Dives and he can't hang on. Now a long throw home. Here comes Witt around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-3. First and second, 1 out. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Runner on the move. This to third. Throws across the diamond. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Got him. And that'll keep more runs from
Bro,
coming
you just got struck out, bro. How?
Now the third baseman. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Excuse me.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well,
Get in there, 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 get in there. Let's get out of there. Let's go, baby. That's how you end it. That's how you motherfucking end the game.
Jones
And
was
the
the
stream.
hero in this one
That's what I'm
and
talking
had a
about.
very solid game.
It wasn't looking like a great.
Close one here today, and your final 5.
Yep, that's how I'm gonna end it. That was good though.